will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Florida State Seminoles offense will start this game off. And not only is this guy the energy and the engine of the offense, there's a certain charisma that he has that sort of elevates everyone around him.
He's got a moxie about him, Reese. Just seems like when he's in the huddle, he's got 10 other sets of eyeballs looking at him and believing in him to lead this offense down the field towards scoring points. This guy is a leader in every sense of the word.
The give out of the gun. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Setting up the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable. These two conferences have been tied together for years through the Sugar Bowl, a little testiness with the whole Texas-Oklahoma thing, and now the rivalry on the field between the Big 12 and the SEC.
Yeah, and conference realignment's played a big factor, too, between these two conferences. Think back to when Texas A&M and Missouri joined the SEC. So this is always a fun one to watch, David. Wide-open offense from the Big 12, and then you get the physicality and the speed from the SEC.
I think you nailed it right there. Two totally different worlds. They live in different worlds all the time. One is pitchy woo-woo, throw it around all over the yard. The other one, physicality. Which style can present itself today and win the ball game?
Looking to pass on 2nd down. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
There was a lot of talk coming into this game about what the weather conditions were going to be like, and we asked the coaching staff about it, and they said, look, we've got a guy that we feel can spin it in the rain. He does it in practice. We've seen it in games. That one, though, looked like it got a little bit away from him there on the opening drive here in these tough conditions.
As the defense comes out, they've got him pinned back, and listen to the roar of this crowd. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it. And the big tight.
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. There he goes down the right side. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
They're bringing heat, and he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Sweet cut there. Makes the catch and knocked down. The Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And it's right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Still on his feet at the 45. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
That is such a good run. I'll tell you, if you're going to put on a Seminole helmet, you better be dangerous with the ball in your hands at the running back position, right? You think back to the late, great Bobby Bowden. He was always able to recruit a difference maker at that position. He would have loved to have this guy in his offense because it feels like he can score a touchdown every single time he has the ball.
The Noles getting set on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with the lone back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Noles! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. No huddle here for the offense.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find...
Going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those details.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Florida State. What a grab and go for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
And the Red Raiders want to move quickly.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Red Raiders decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On his way from around the 50. And the returner will be brought down. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone. Going for the big play. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Just plowing ahead. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And that last run is just a nice job seeing the hole, exploding through it. He has had a heck of a night. Now with that carry, over 100 yards on the game. That's the mark you really want to hit as a running back, and he's got that here tonight.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught near the sticks. It's Turner. Touchdown Seminole! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
This guy has been an absolute force in this offense early this season, guys. We're only in the 3rd game. He's already got 3 touchdown catches. Talk about a matchup nightmare for opposing defenses.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds, and excellent field position for this offense. The field's about 53 yards wide. You got to kick it between those sidelines, or else you draw the flag. The offense lining up for a first down play. He'll start this drive firing. Setting up the screen. Oh, it's picked. Got some room to run. Touchdown, no! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A first down for the offense. Give to the running back. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right. Got his man. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Diggs. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the offense. First down after the roughing the passer penalty. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with a first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Keeps looking downfield. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
Well, just nowhere to go there. It started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself, but give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Power football with the run. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Wide open, he makes the catch. Touchdown, Florida State. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
And how about the bomb, the long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Duke is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Daniel Jones, this offense is not guaranteed to just keep scoring points today. They're up by 6 over San Diego State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And it's loose. Bounced right back to them.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Got it looking for a first. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down, and now they have to make a call. The Red Raiders line up to punt it away. Slips through the line.
Returner is tackled at the 44. And your Florida State Seminoles take over.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Rifles it down the middle. Snags it inside the 20. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He's looking to throw it. They've got the screen set up. Just having these dudes bounce off of him like popcorn. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Now on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly. And he's got it. Touchdown Seminoles. And this dude is spinning flaming spears everywhere, and he is cutting apart this defense.
We're going to have Noel Nation doing the chop, getting excited, getting jacked up about this guy, because this is the kind of day that starts to bring even more momentum to this spot. Now you got a quarterback that you can really trust.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
42, Texas Tech, 6.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Running with power. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Oh, he left him grabbing. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Well, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. The give to the left. Just buried it. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The play action fake. Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Ball hasn't hit the ground a lot for this QB. He's already thrown 4 TD passes. He saw a look, wanted to take another shot, and that time they just fall short with the incompletion. But this defense, they have not had the answer with respect to defending.
He is smashing people. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, no!
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point splits the upright. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback floating away from pressure. At the 45 on his way. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Wide open downfield. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with a field goal. Maybe just, tweaked a little bit of their way with their fingernail. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out there? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Fights his way for a couple, but stopped short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. The Red Raiders send out the punt unit. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Give to the single back. Just ran over it. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American.
Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. Taking it the other way. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
49, Texas Tech.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do.
Off he goes. He's at the 40. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. He's going to pass. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Quarterback on the keeper. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
2nd down.
He's looking to throw. Quick completion on the out route. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
They'll go to the ground. Got room at the 35. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. He makes the catch. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The Red Raiders are threatening in the red zone. Gets it out fast. And it's on the ground. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Leaves it with the back. Delivers the contact. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And now a big 3rd down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to...
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Smashes it through for the PAT. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, Florida State. And the stomping has commenced.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Old Dominion is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by a field goal over Troy. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them.
It's now 2nd down.
The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Finds a man on the left. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Got it behind the line. It's fired. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And the Red Raiders look to keep this drive humming. They're getting this guy lathered up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping him up, getting him on the ground. Take away that run game. Make him one-dimensional, put him in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They try to pop a run on the draw. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night.
And this guy's just never...
And the Seminoles
rhythm all game long, whether it's been because of pressure or the defense against this guy's in their coverages, he just doesn't seem right. And as a result, he's now thrown 3 picks in this game.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's looking deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. After the misfire, it's second down. Leaves it with the running back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. That one comes out hot down the right side. He's off to the races. Touchdown Seminoles! And the beatdown has ensued.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. Guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Red Raiders will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. They'll ride the hot hand. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. The Seminoles have pushed it inside the 20. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here. And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
It's still third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. Right down the boulevard, it's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
Texas Tech, 23.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. This time he's got it. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unleashes it on the run. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Bringing the heat. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. He'll just keep slinging it. Gets it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He's looking to throw. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. He got it. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Smashes through the tackle. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and to keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right.
He's going for it all. Got it in stride inside the 20. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And the extra point splits the upright. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Florida State, 73. Texas Tech, 26.
On the move from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Going up top on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. Open space at the 25. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. After the misfire now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. And that pass picked off. That kind of play can really get you going, not only on defense, but the great field position for the O at the 37. They'll try the run. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.